I'm sorry, hold on a second. Oh, okay, welcome guys to another STEELEPLay for Final Fantasy 7 Chapter 6 on hard mode. This is Intergrade, obviously, so when I say FF7, I am referring to the most recent version of 7, of course. So yeah, this is FF7 Chapter 6, and I will be discussing everything that we'll be looking at coming forward. Best how to go about it, and so on and so forth. So we're going to be on Sector 4 play interior in the in the 6th chapter of the game, and basically we will have everybody upgraded, obviously, so everybody should be upgraded. At this point, you're probably bound to be level 50, but if you're not, it doesn't matter. You just want to have a tank set with Barret, Tifa set with damage, and Cloud set as your support. So how we go about it is easy. Synergy is broken, definitely in the Intergrade, so probably throw that on Barret, I would say. Maybe, you can throw it on anybody really, it doesn't matter. If you want to activate it on Barret, it might be a good idea. But it's really just have it on someone. It's free in cost, so it doesn't consume ATB charges or MP, so Bio is just good because the wind materia pulls this, so I may reconsider this. The elemental may be given to Barret. So I was thinking about maybe giving this to Cloud. Because enemy skill is probably best on Cloud or Tifa. Deadly Dodge works for Cloud, however. Enemy skill is also really good on Tifa, like I said, it's particularly good on Tifa. I like Deadly Dodge on Cloud, and this is because you can gain a lot of HP from it. I'll explain a little bit further on. If we, for example, give him not barrier, but elemental, this will coincide with the HP absorb that he's getting from Deadly Dodge. And it acts like a regeneration, sort of, in a way. So let's say put ice materia on there, which actually isn't a bad choice. He's got a good Deadly Dodge radius anyway, so it works for him pretty well. Chakra isn't that good, if I'm being honest, but we could work on it. It's not a bad thing to work on if you haven't worked on one already. Then consider working on it. That's what I'm gonna do. Same thing with prayer. I want to work on these. Try to at least work on them. More of these, better. Other things that are good to work on would probably be ATB assist if you hadn't mastered it yet. Skill mastery is also good, and stiffness block is good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. Luck up is solid. Magic up is solid. HP up is alright. ATB boost is good. If you make use of it, this is. But same thing with the, assess command. If you use it, then yeah, it's good. If you don't use it, then it's not good, but yeah, you have to make use of it. Revival on probably, well, this is max, so we want to use one that's not maxed, which would be this one, and that's on AP up. It'll be maxed eventually. He has prayer, healing, luck up, and steadfast block. That's level 3 luck, so we don't need this to be on. Healing could be given to Cloud. It's probably better up that way. Because unlike last chapter, this chapter will call for the ice element more often than not, and not so much the lightning element. And revival magic is good, I will not lie, but we need time magic, so time is, unless Tifa is throwing down time, I think she is, so, okay, good. So Tifa will throw out time. So this means that Cloud will be support, needs to use barrier and the likes. I would like to work on barrier anyway, so it's fine. We have another curing materia here. We haven't worked on. We get cure, then we can get regeneration. These are just things that need to be worked on. Step this by should be equipped. Skill should also be equipped, and if you want ATB stagger, should also be equipped, I would think. ATB boost is good, especially for Barrett, I would imagine, right? A revival is already being worked on, and we have another timepiece right here that could be worked on as well. I don't really like warding that much. Unless I did say time, I could do something like that, yeah. Could do this time, and then we use a warding material, that could work. I can't see other much use for it other than that. We'll also give him a force so we can have more room in materia slots. This is because we don't need all that materia. I mean, we don't need all that HP or whatever, but we could definitely use less defense and more materia. Makes more sense. If I get rid of luck up and we decide to go with... If you need one thing in order to fight Bahamut, I have to master all the materia, so we still need to get this breach subversion to get the spell. It's the last one that we need. So realistically I should be putting AP up on this, but we don't really need AP up on that. But I will put it on anyway. Otherwise, we're good to go. Yeah, first we go to the door, and then they'll be like, there's not enough power, then we have to go and find the power. So to fucking restore this power, we're down this way. I'm using the iron sword now. You don't have to use the iron sword, you can use whatever you want. I think the iron sword is a pretty good weapon though. One of Claude's best weapons. After a careful analysis amongst all of his weapons, I've come to the conclusion that his best weapons are probably the Twin Stinger and the Iron Sword. But it's subjective. We also have upgrades to Barrett. EKG cannon isn't a bad weapon. This light machine gun though is really good. So yeah, I would give that a shot. Invest in the light machine gun, because in the light machine gun there is potential, without a doubt. Materia growth is a big one. And EKG cannon also has materia growth too, but yeah. The EKG cannon isn't really... I mean, like, the EKG cannon is like, what? It's good, but it's not... I don't think of it as... It's the best, but it's not bad. Any weapon that lacks reprieve is probably not really the best, you know? Reprieve is important. Especially at the end game. Which this is, post-game. You definitely want to have reprieve. And weapons that lack reprieve are not really the best. But we do have the Seraphic, earrings, which help. A critical hit rate after, but that's not like really good to get. I wouldn't recommend that. Wrecking Ball. Not the best weapon, but it's not terrible, it's just not the best. I don't really use it. Because you gotta get reprieve, you can't not get reprieve, that'd be stupid. Nobody doesn't not get reprieve, and then of course you attack power. You're good. Big Bertha is pretty good. I think we get the material growth we need for it. But this is really investment for mainly the boss coming up, and later on in the game for when we hit up the Shinra headquarters. Well, and the infiltration. And and the underground laboratory, because those are the predominant times that we use Barret. Would be during the underground experiment site, and during the infiltration at Shinra headquarters, which is a pretty big part of the game, actually. This game, I'd say about a good 50% of the combat and encounters happen during our infiltration to save Aerith. None of this which happens until the collapse of Sector 7. We got any materia slots? Yes, we do. So we're gonna grab that, obviously. No brainer. You're just better off using the points than not, I guess. Right? I mean, may as well build upon what we already have, which is always going to be materia over anything else, which sort of helps reduce your decisions, because it could take you a long time. It could take you like an hour just to allocate your points. But if you go about it through using my system, it should take you little less than 5 minutes to allocate your SB. I always say, most important of all is always going to be materia slot, or materia growth, followed by defense over offense. But the best offense is the best defense. Isn't always true. So generally you want to kind of go by things that you couldn't get other ways. So attack spell, heal spell. In this case we want to go heal spell. Because to stay alive, right? Some points are just waiting, better off waiting. Cloud, I'm waiting on the Iron Blade. Wait, so we gotta go up this way, but, right? I don't remember. Yeah, I think we do. We're gonna be fighting status elements, so resist could be helpful. But could be nothing worse than we've already encountered, so you gotta go across. My bad. Cloud does excel with deadly dodge though. Over here is where we have to go, by the way, to get the power, I think. Sun lamps, they are, actually. There's a chest again, but like I said, it's moot. Most likely it'll have something that you don't need, just a potion. Or... See, unable to obtain because we already have all of them, so there's no point. There we go. Alright, so.
This is switch for the lamp. This is
yep.
Switch for the lamp.
Yeah. What the fuck?
This is switch for the lamp.
Oh, I see what we gotta do. Wow, I didn't even know that. Okay, so we have to go into that generator room first. Then, after we go into that generator room over here, then... Here it is, over here, this spot. Alright, gotcha. My good.
Huh?
This is the room.
Doesn't look good.
Think it works?
Well, let's just say this though, they did a much better job this time around for the plate interior than they did in the first game. In the first game it was really bad. Really bad.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, We free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true. Yep,
Let's go.
that's true. So, there's really no point. No matter.
These lamps. You'd think they'd be able to balance the load by now,
They don't give a shit.
If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing,
You know?
though. Lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running. That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
that a console I see near the top of that ladder? A, pretty tall ladder, too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down here.
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5. Not again.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before. Tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza. Don't mind dust, y'all. Just passing through.
If only.
We back live and direct.
Here's a little something to perk you up.
HPW are you doing tonight, Mikey?
You're up.
All set.
Let's move, move!
Not so fast. They busted?
Powered down, is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
No microphone?
Oh, sorry, my mic is off. Sorry, no, I got my mic is here. I just realized I had my mic off. Thanks for telling me, dude. No, I'm doing good, man. I didn't realize my mic was off, but I was just saying good, apparently. I'm doing good. But apparently I'm being too noisy for the other people downstairs, so... But fuck that, whatever. That's why I want to get out of here. Get the fuck out of this house, man. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm picking up from where I left off, Chapter 6. And I was just saying that this is no pussy-ass shit. And that this shit's like, unlike most Final Fantasy games, that is. I feel like, yeah, turn-based games have this weird stigma of being pussy-ass shit. And that's because they are. I'm not gonna lie. You know? And when I say pussy-ass shit, I mean, it's like, what are you, a fucking retard? Make a decision, dude. You're like standing there, why do you need it to be a turn-based system? Are you retarded? Do you not know how to think? Like, I'm not saying RPGs are bad because Pokemon's a great game, right? We grew up on them. We know that they're great, but we're not that age anymore, you know? It's different. That's why I'm surprised Pokemon didn't go action with it.
RPG ever?
FF6. Like, traditional RPG? Yeah, FF6. Final Fantasy 6, or also known as 3, released on Super Nintendo. 1990 something, bro. 1996, I think it was. Definitely one of my best. That or Legend of the Seven Stars. Or Chrono Trigger. Be like my top 3. Would probably be my top 3. Chrono Trigger,
Mine is so
Final Fantasy
Galaxy.
C6, and... Yeah, but that's like an action RPG, though. I consider that action RPG, but I could see why it'd be one of your favorites. We have to separate those two, man. Sean, come on, we have to separate those. You gotta define action RPG or RPG, turn-based RPG. You know what I mean? So, action RPG...
Now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an action RPG, like, because you can't say it's... Yeah, right. It makes you think. That game makes you think. And so in turn, it is an RPG. You're right on that. I admit it. That's true. It's an RPG that makes you think, but it's in real time. It's like a real time.
Sure seem to like it. What
Think of it as a real-time strategy action game, right? I never played Soul Calibur. I did play Soul Calibur too. What am I saying?
Saves the World was the best RPG ever.
I never played that one. I never played that game. But I love this game, by the way. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade is, well, or Final Fantasy VII, the newest one. This one here is probably one of the best games on the PlayStation 5. And I played a lot of the games on the PS5, and definitely, yeah, this is definitely one of the good ones. I think hard mode is where it shines the most, though, realistically. Not on the easy mode, it's like, sort of like a warm-up. When you get a hard mode, that's the mode that really tests your mettle. And that's what you're gonna need a visual guide for. Because some people might get their ass handed to them on hard mode. I'm not kidding. These things will hit you like hard if you don't pay attention. You could die over and over and over and over and over.
Fighter 6, did you check out the demo?
Didn't have any time to, but I will check it out.
Yeah, and to
I'll check it
restart
out.
reactor 5,
What is it?
we need to go
STF5?
Okay.
Unfortunately,
I didn't know they had a demo for STF5.
Section H.
So I will check it out.
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
I love this Mr.
Six.
Would be
STF6? They have 6 of them now? Damn. Yo, STF is a good game though. It's a good IP.
up for
Strong.
giving it a try? It might not work out.
It's one of the best fighting games still around, dude.
It's not a bad one.
Street Fighter.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there. Okay.
But
At least
as
we
is
got a
FF
landmark to
for Final Fantasy,
Fighter is
though.
on sixth one now.
Well, STF is for fighting games. I say in FF, you know, Final Fantasy, it's one of the best RPG games. Like STF is for fighting games. You know what I'm saying? So I wish the best for Street Fighter. I do, and I'm happy that they have. I thought they had more than 6 games, though. No, they've been around a while, so I wouldn't. You sure it's only 6? I thought they had more than 6. Unless it was just side games. Maybe they've. I know Capcom made other games, so that's the thing.
6 mainline ones.
Right, okay, gotcha. 6 mainline games, yeah, that makes sense. Because Capcom is a pretty big company. Yeah, right, yeah, they're a big company, Capcom. Sure, you know. I wasn't trying to undermine STF, because that's one of their biggest sellers, you know. But you gotta remember, Capcom also is behind Castlevania, right? So they're pretty. They get around, man. Breath of Fire, no? Isn't Breath of Fire in Capcom at one point, and then is handled by Square before they became Square Enix, and it's sort of messy, but. Alright, these are the blue goos. Alright, what I do is I triple select the shit out of them. Boom!
Okay.
I like to play games that are realistic, but also have depth. You know what I mean, Sean? I mean, you must know what I'm saying. You're not a dumb guy. You're a guy that likes things like, for example, I don't want things to be turn-based anymore because they don't need to be turn-based. There's no need for them to be turn-based, but I also don't want it to be lacking strategy. Like, for example, rock, paper, scissors is so base, but at least it has strategy. Rock beats scissors, scissors, you know, beats rock. Like, I definitely want there to be depth within something. It should certainly go further than that. Like, for example, if a game has a system that's action-based, but follows a mechanic that, like, for example, water has elements to attach to it. So, for example, the debuff sap will bring your health points down, and this is attached to water type of skills, or spells, skills, and abilities. Fire is weak to water, but not weak to ice. Ice is weak to fire, and ice spells are connected to things that will stop your movement or slow you down. You know what I mean? By strategy. Like, things will do certain things by triggering other things. Conditions. You know, like, everything has an effect, and everything will coincide with something that you do because of it. Like, Obviously, if you're frozen to a goddamn pole, you have to fucking...
Came out with the trailer yesterday, like I said. It's a throwback to 1, but with the new timeline of 1, it's Connect.
I just like this game, Final Fantasy VII, this game specifically, because of the fact that it follows a really good system on how everything is played out. It really makes you think, you know, well, how do you fill up a stagger bar? How do you stagger the enemy? Well, by delivering pressure. So, what delivers the best pressure? Well, not always does damage mean pressure. Damage is just a way to deliver pressure. Like successive hits, like for example, you could do a lot of damage, but it doesn't mean you're going to do a lot of pressure. Therefore, you might not stagger the enemy. You might do attacks that increase the stagger meter, but don't do a lot of damage or don't do a lot of pressure.
Real well and fluid in the movements.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, Tifa's... Yeah, I am a little lost, Tifa. Tifa has an ability called True Strike. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it raises the stagger bonus. Yeah, we did.
Turn-based style this game.
Well, it's not. I show you what I mean. Once I get into where I have to get to, but we have to go across this bridge. But it is, but it isn't. You'll see what I mean. Like, when I start, it is, but it isn't. Now that True Strike abilities is what I'm talking about.
You ready?
See what I mean? It's not really turn-based. It's not really turn-based. You have to just... You just have to wait till the bars fill up, and by attacking, you fill the bar up, and by defending, you fill the bar up. If you don't defend, however, you'll just take damage, and it'll fill up the limit break bar, and you won't fill up the blue bar. You know what I mean? In other words, it's sort of like a game of give and take. That's the best way I could put it. And that's the way a turn-based game should be, though. Like, you know, a game of give and take. Like, yeah, sure, I can give out attacks, but they're not going to be anything meaningful. It's not going to be like triple slash or anything. It'll just be regular attacks. But I can't just do that alone, or else I'll get hit by attacks, and then I'll fucking get my ass handed to me and die. So you have to play a game of give and take. You attack a bit, you defend a bit, and then by doing that, you'll be able to perform a command that'll actually be worthy, you know, like if I got and swung a punch. Yeah, I could always swing a punch, but in order to actually get my dagger and stab somebody in the gut, that might take a little time to actually do that, you know, and get an actual play. Anybody could hit a ball, but you won't always get a home run, man, basically. So to get the home runs, you gotta wait for all blue balls to fill. You know, it sort of makes sense. And then there's a limit break that will partition the bars into 3, so you could get 3 commands at once. Like baseball. 3 bases. Now, which way do we have to go, though? We have to follow the blue. I prefer this map over any other map. Because you have to figure out how to get to this midpoint. This is like a maze. We're in the interior of a plate of Midgar, the biggest metropolis, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. If you're around, if you're going to stick around. As people who watch my content are gonna probably want to know what the fuck to do. That's what it's for. So, I'll just show you what it looks like. This place, Midgar, it basically chills, right? It's like chilling on the planet, like New York City, think of it, right? And we're sort of like beneath the city itself, as each city is on a plate, and it's a big mushroom, and that's like think of this as Manhattan in the center there. And each sector is like a borough, but in this case, it's like each borough is a plate that hangs 30 kilometers above ground level, and they're all connected by bridges and shit like that, and like big fucking wires. You know what I mean? Like a highway surrounds the entire thing. And right now we're in what's called the slums. The slums are these places beneath each sector, which I'll show you right now. That's the slums beneath each of the sectors. You know, the plates of the top side cities, there are these like slum cities beneath the cities proper, you know, beneath up above where we are right now, because we're like
The mapping
in.
system reminds me of
We're
a set.
we're in between the city right now. We're like inside of the plate, inside of it. We're like in the subway system, like kind of, and like that's the actual, like that's the bottom
Kinda
city.
mixed with the 2016 Doom.
Yeah, that's the bottom city. Those are the bottom dwellers down there, and these are the well-doers up here. Right now we're in between the two. Obviously, we're inside the plate, but the city rests above the plate. Where I am, it's above me. We're below it, and then there's another city.
It looks like.
Yeah, city, they're the bottom dwellers. You know what I mean? The low, the bad, the people who aren't doing that well. They live below. The poor people. Let's just say what it is. Poor people live down there, the city, and then the good people live up there. I'm not up there right now, but I was up there earlier. But that's more or less how the city is designed. It has bottom dwellers, and then you have the top dwellers. Now, where the hell do we gotta go? Gotta go somewhere. Gotta go to G4, right? Yep. But yes, right now we are in like a kind of like a series. Yeah, but I don't know where to go, Tifa, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm not really sure where we have to go. I just know that this place is huge and we have to get close to the blue. Wait, this is one of the lights. We're good. Why is Tifa... Get rid of these damn bastards. Oh,
Taking over.
All set. You're up.
Let's do it. Get ready.
no!
That's a win.
That's why I like this Final Fantasy game, because no other fucking Final Fantasy, not counting 15, because 15 was easy as a motherfucking ballsack, bro. You may as well just give me a fucking ballsack and hand that to me, because honestly, I refuse to use items in 15. I just couldn't. I couldn't. 15 is ridiculous. It was too easy. Like, you could fucking beat that game with your eyes closed. That's the problem with it. The items was broken. It was so broken. It was broken beyond, like, recognition. And then they went and gave us a delightful change for once, and gave us... Not only did they give us a game where you actually had to use, an ATB cooldown sort of item system, but they actually went a step further and gave us a hard mode where enemies hit 40% harder and you can't even use items. And on top of that, you don't recover MP, so you gotta be... That's why I said this is probably the best Final Fantasy game they have made ever. Ever! This is definitely the best one. I mean, overall, when you think of it, everything they did with it. So I had to take these sun lamps out. That's what we gotta do to make power to move forward. And to do that, we have to fucking get to the sun lamps. This is one of them. I think, right?
No way to cross that.
Oh, come on,
Played
don't be
the
a...
first one.
Yeah, this is much better than the first one, though. And I know it is, but the first one was a legend. Just didn't age as well.
PlayStation 1, I'll jump off.
Wait, I know that this leads down below, but it's not really where I really want to go. I want to go and get that sun lamp, but... Alright, we can go up this way, I think, too. Because remember, we went in through this way.
Reminds me of the Ascent.
Alright, so... We don't want to go that. We really don't want to go that. We really kind of need to find a ladder or a stairway that... Well, I remember Vagrant Story was good too. Vagrant Story was just this. We can't go this way, so we gotta go this way, regardless of what Tifa says, doesn't matter. And we gotta keep going. Eventually these things are gonna come on anyway, and we're gonna have to go this way regardless. So, it's moot. The blue goose. See, there's the stairs right here. But it could easily deceive you. And elude you. Section G, lower part. It's a huge ass place that used to just be one screen long in the original game, and I was like, that's so unrealistic. And that's why I was like, this is definitely more realistic, and therefore I say this is better. The more realer it is, the more real it is, I should say, the more realistic it is, the better off, I think, a game is. Because that's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for realism. Realism. Like, I want to be able to do these things. Like, I'm not a fat fuck who sits around on his ass all day. I look like Cloud. Like, I could do a lot of things he could do. I could do these things in real life, and that's the whole idea for me. That's just me. Maybe not everybody's that. Some people do it for different reasons. Like, yeah, in a sense, I do it because he can do things I can't do. But in a way, it's not that far for things I can do. You know what I mean? It's like saying, like, well, if I could have magical powers, then yeah, it would be awesome. And I love that. That's the whole idea of a video game, to be what you can't be. That you could be, but you can't be. You know what I mean? I think you get what I'm saying. But nonetheless, I try to find something as real as possible. Like, make it real, and make it so that you can think, so you can exercise the brain.
If you had superpowers, what 3 superpowers would you choose?
Invisibility. Well, actually, to turn into fire at will or water. You know, to have a corporal and, like, in other words, to control myself and turn into just fire, like completely fire, or water. Like, it's change between the two. Or to be completely air. Then you have your 3 powers right there. To be either completely wind, completely water.
Cellular development.
Yeah, yep. Because in this way, I mean, like, that'd be dope. I mean, you have sacrifice, because you can't carry money and stuff like that if you're water, right? But at the same time, you could still do some crazy-ass shit. I mean, nobody could have war on you. If you could turn straight up fire, you can turn your, yeah, exactly. You could turn your cells into fire. That is insane. You become fire. You're a walking fire, bro. You're a walking water. You're a walking ice. You're a walking wind. You're nuts. That's insane to have cellular element. Exactly. Elemental cells, pretty much. It's exactly what it is. To have elemental cellular development. And therefore to change even the basic cells. Any matter, basically. Cellular development would be completely overtaken by element. Well, like I said, if it was complete elemental control, we would be able to change into ice, I could change into fire, I could change into nothing if I wanted to, right? Or no, would that go against it? Because void is technically a void of... That could be the one thing elemental can't do. It could change into earth, though, right? You could change into complete stone or rock. And therefore, you could change into fire, water, earth. I'm not too sure about... I'm not sure about light. I think you can, though. I mean, I'm not sure. Is that out of the jurisdiction of elements, I think?
That would count as wind, completely wind, therefore invisibility.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That would go to wind, right. So, yeah, you're right. It would be, yeah, so you could, therefore, be darkness, because it would be invisibility. Therefore, hence, all 3 of them, kind of combined in a weird way, makes void. Having elemental, fusion like that, I mean, that's endless. On the topic of element, because element is, I mean, element could be, on definition, we know that it could mean anything. Ghost Rider upon... Damn, that's a tough one, man. I don't know. Let me think on that, please. That's a good one, but... Damn, you good. How did you come up with that? It's a good question. Damn, I don't know. Ghost Rider. Fuck. Shit. I like Punisher, though, but... I like Ghost Rider, too, though. I don't know, Sean. They really... I like them both. I'm sorry. They're both fucking awesome as fuck. I like the Punisher, because the Punisher's a badass motherfucker who punishes people, and he just does what I like best. Being a badass motherfucker who likes to fucking give it to the people who deserve to get it, you know? And the Ghost Rider, he speaks for himself. Kind of. Cool as fuck. He'd be cool as fuck until he dies if he, well, he's already dead, so.
Darkheart, Wolverine, Punisher, and Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider's awesome. I love Ghost Rider. Who doesn't love Ghost Rider? Deserves a slap in the face, man. Well, Ghost Rider should slap them in the face.
From the 19 minutes.
He would do more than slap them in the face, though. He'd probably fucking kill. He would, like, BAM! He would smack him with his motorcycle. You see all the like Devil May Cry. I could see Ghost Rider doing some crazy shit like that. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems
Oh wow! Yeah, but I really did like the construction. I never played the Ascent, like you said. What was it called? The Ascent. I never played it.
No fear.
I ain't got no money right now to my name. That's not true, but I really don't. Not enough to buy another game right now. But I would in the future.
Black Panther.
I'm getting 16 when it comes out. Wolverine and Black Panther. But I love Wolverine, I do, but I like Black Panther. Black Panther's the underdog, sort of.
You chickening out?
Hell no. I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the side.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Mr. T over here, he's got a fear of heights. I know he would. I know, Sean, you don't gotta remind me. You don't think I don't know that? You don't think I don't know that?
Definitely would win.
Yeah, no, not easily, but
Don't look at the
he'd
fan.
win.
Whatever you
Definitively, yeah.
Right.
Or definitely. Either or, he would probably win, yes. Not probably, he definitely would. I think he would. I know he would. If you put a Black Panther, just by the universe, DC Comics alone, we look at each one, Wolverine will definitely win. I mean, you can never say definitely, but my gut tells me Wolverine will win. You know? That's not to say that Black Panther doesn't stand a chance, it's just... I think that... I don't know, it could be a close fight, but I still think that Wolverine has the skill, you know? Wolverine's definitely got the skill. But they both have skill, that's the thing.
Black Green Lantern versus Black Panther versus Spawn in a 1v1v1 match.
Spawn, oh help, Spawn, come on man, Spawn, definitely Spawn.
Think that took a couple.
I totally think Spawn would win.
Not really.
Not even because of his color, just because of who he is. Spawn is the man. Spawn just knows. Like, I don't know, he's mentally prepared. He's willing to lose everything, he doesn't care. But I think Spawn's recklessness, like Kratos, could end up getting in the way. Batman. I think Batman, definitely Batman. I don't know, it's tough, man. Batman or Spider-Man, because Batman, they say he fights for his powers. You know, he doesn't got no power, so he just does it. So, I think Batman. But is he an entitled little rich fuck who doesn't give a fuck about things? I don't know. Could be. And therefore I may agree with Joker a bit more, and therefore I think Joker might beat Batman, actually. I think Joker probably would beat Batman and Spider-Man both. Because I think Joker is willing to kill himself, and therefore he probably would lose too, but I think he'd be willing to destroy every single one of them and lose in the process. But, you know what I mean, he's suicide. Like, the Joker is right on what he says, but he will not win, but he will also not let him win either. Because that's probably why you didn't even say it. Like, who would win? Joker or Batman? Probably the Joker, because his goal is to die and kill Batman. Whilst he would tell Batman, kill me, and do it, and Batman won't do it. But, yeah, so Joker would always beat Batman, but Joker always beats Batman because you can't beat the Joker. Because he kind of wants to die. You can't kill a person who wants to die. I mean, technically, I guess you'd say,
Did you know Joker's first appearance or fight rather versus Batman? Batman lost the first hand-to-hand fight, but then Robin helped out in the second.
Yes, I do know that. I know, but it's because he can't beat the Joker. But yeah, after that, yeah, I did know that though. But no, most people didn't know that. I'm surprised you knew that. I'm not surprised you knew that. I'm happy you know that though, because not a lot of people do know that he won. He actually did in the first fight, and he actually got the help from Robin, who was played actually.
Joker comics got his ass kicked by Batman as it
I know, yeah. Yep. Because it's what made the character's arc so tight and as it is now, you know, like the way it's supposed to be. And that's why I loved the way Heath Ledger portrayed him, and like they did a good job with that. But I also think Phoenix did a good job too. I think he did a great job actually, Joaquin Phoenix. Anyway, where do we gotta go here? I'm smoking a vape. I just refilled more gumbo. I love gumbo. You know Gumbo Shop? You were the one who said it. You said Gumbo Shop, and I was like, yeah, Gumbo Shop.
Slow and steady, guys.
Although I never looked at it as Gumbo Shop, but that's what it is called. It's underneath Gumbo Shop.
Pretty sure that's the one.
www.gumboshop.com. I just knew it as fuck you. Because it says fuck you Gumbo.
Who studied all these fighting styles and dedication to the life cycle of fighting crime and being 210 or 220 pounds of musk.
The cargo platform bids was
That's
talking
me.
about.
What about me?
Let's not keep him waiting.
Are you talking about yourself or me? We're not too far off.
Error. Insufficient power.
You
Needs 3 lights worth.
Yo, I love this gumbo. It's so good.
That's all of them, isn't it?
Cause it's like so tasty, man. You don't need,
nothing.
you probably do know.
Let's
But
regroup here if we get lost.
for those of you who don't know,
Remember that
go
each
and buy
one's
some gumbo. Not
Right.
the food, but the THC,
Let's see now.
the distillate,
Closest light on.
the oil.
That way.
It's the vape. What's it called? It's a disposal vape.
By the
Very
light
good.
of these magnificent
Ryan used to play football for McKee back in the day.
Fuck that.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shin.
This shit's so much more entertaining. Both to watch, but to play also. Like,
My ass. Shinra's beating us down to one
shit, I could play
man after
games
dropping
that
some death.
are so much fun to watch because of the things I perform. Like, they're impossible. Cuphead, for example. Watch some of those videos. In fact, one of my videos on Cuphead went viral. So lucky with that one. Everybody loves to see their video get thousands, hundreds of thousands of views.
Fantasy fighting game in the style of Mortal Kombat.
Yep. 16, right? No. 16 is gonna be like God of War, I think. It looks like God of War, Devil May Cry type of style. 16. But I think I already invested.
When I noticed the QFET video you went flawless, that's why.
How so? I'm trying to get insight on that. What did I do so right on that? I've looked at the algorithms and all of that, and like I don't know how the fuck that shit blew up so much. It was no commentary, and it was just I used the thumbnail actually of a video that got a lot of views of the puppet head, of, you know, the little puppet head, the pup head. It was a close shot up, like a close up, you know, a close shot of the pup head. And I was like, let me make this my thumbnail, because that guy made this his thumbnail, and he seems to be getting a lot of views on his. And lo and behold, it ended up like getting thousands of views, and then from there it just went crazy. And once you have thousands of views, you end up becoming, put it on suggested videos, and then you just go, you know, like you just have to get a lot of views at first, and then you'll be suggested, and then you'll just continue to get views. Yeah, it's fine. It's not hard once you got the views. Just gotta get them first. And once you get a lot of views, then you become a suggested viewer, and it's not hard. I'm close. I mean, I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. I have enough views though to be considered a content creator, but not enough views yet to be paid for yet. But I mean, since I'm playing games and shit, I may as well promote the content, since they consider me a content creator. I've been making shit for them for a long time, but apparently I would
9 subs.
Yep. So I got a ways to go, man. But look, I don't care. I do it for fun. And if I do get them, that'd be awesome. That'd be nice. And I can get like a royalty maybe in the mail every month from YouTube. That'd be cool. If it happens, it happens. But shit, I didn't do it for that reason. That's why every time I always say like and subscribe now.
When did you start this YouTube thing?
When I was a kid. Yeah, when I was a kid. I gotta find these lights, man. I think they're actually back. We have to. That light over there is one, and then there's another one. So I think it was probably like 16 or so, like about high school, 17 maybe. But I want to be honest and say,
Insufficient power.
where are these lights? These lights, we need to go to the lights, douchebags. Sorry, not you, Sean. These guys, you gotta go to the fucking lights. Like, I don't know. I was trying to say, like, you gotta go to the lights. Get to the lights, and you'll be fine. But I feel like every time we get to a light, we get to an error dead end, but we need to get to the lights.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
I'm telling you, that's the only way we can... I know, but I am too, though, so who am I to call you a douchebag? We're all douchebags.
Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn.
I just don't like to do nothing. I like there to be combat or things to do, and that I'm staying busy. That's all that matters to me. But I do like the way they were able to make this appear like it's an action turn-based game, but it's not. Like, it's not a turn-based game, but it seems like it is, but it is, but it isn't. That's what I liked about this game. Like, it's formatted as a like a turn-based game, but it plays as if it was like an action game. That's creative.
Rerouting power.
No? Isn't it?
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
It was only the first one. Jeez, guys, calm down.
Cause of the menus when combat occurs.
Oh, yes.
Intrusion prevention.
Well, you take a look and see how it goes. I mean, remember, we are playing on hard mode, so... Yeah. Oh, a few fucking wipeouts might happen, like he just said.
Of turn-based gameplay.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you what I mean, since it is kind of like turn-based, and it's, you know, in that aspect of, like, making choices and certain decisions. When it comes to the commands, they are ran on a turn-based, like, in other words, they use up a cooldown time. So, like, if I were in combat, I wouldn't be able to multi-use. See the multi-use there? That I'm flickering? At the bottom left-hand? But I can't multi-use it in combat. Can't do that. It would cost a blue bar to be used, and therefore I'd have to defend or attack. See the blue bars? When I use an ability like Triple Slash, it's gonna take one away. That was a wasted bar. I could do it again and waste it again if I want. See, I just wasted my 2 bars. But Overcharge is a unique ability that'll let me fill up a bar. And I can also ATB boost to double the amount of the bars that I have at any given point in time, which fills me up completely, and therefore I could use 2 things. I don't know, quick menu, use maximum fury and take every single one and just dump all my bars out in one attack. Which is what maximum fury does. It takes all the bars you filled and pretty much throws it all into one attack. Or you could use a charging uppercut, or whatever things you set to the shortcut, or you could slow down time if you open up the command menu. Slowing time down is that RPG aspect, you know, by slowing down time. But I don't think it's a bad thing, because it's a game, so I feel like... hold on. We're going down this way. We're looking for a light. We're trying to get power to fuckfaces. And the way to do that is not like that. That was a bad way to see. Barrett got shit for that. And that was because Barrett didn't actually shoot at anything. He shot at a goddamn wall and therefore wasted his ability. Now, I see there's a sentry gun prototype. I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily, but stopping time. It's called tactical mode. Tactical mode. Goku versus Superman, huh? Superman. No, Goku. I don't know. That's hard.
Don't overdo it.
Check out this shit right here!
You're good at this.
You're good at this. I probably sound the most like Cloud. I'm not gonna lie. Who do I sound the most like? Cloud. Cloud Strife. Who do I look the most like out of all these people here? Well, you just tell me. I don't know. Who do you think I look like? Her, him, or him? It's not like a lot. It's not like a huge selection, so it's sort of like, I don't know. Who do you look like? Check out this shit right here. I mean, I don't think I sound like that. I mean, I could if I wanted to. Yeah, right? That's me. I'm that guy. Check out this shit right here, motherfucker. Alright, where are we going, though? We gotta get to a light. I feel like Cloud Strife right now. Like, where do you want me to go? Where do we gotta go? We gotta get to the light. Yeah, right? The mini-man. Little guy. Where is this light, man? Oh, I can't find it. Well, I'm not as tall as you, though. I don't know. How tall are you, though? 6'3", 6'4"? Hold on, I gotta get to this other side. They always tell me that! They always tell me that.
September 19.
They always tell me that. I'm always out of power. Is that the newest one? How many do they have now, Mortal Kombat? Because that's a good game. Well, it's a name that's been around, and it's gonna be around. Alright, where's the lights? I gotta find a light. That light, but we can't get there because there's no power, so we would have to... I think we go upstairs, I guess.
Yay, there's like 100 of them.
Hold on, is it gonna... Yeah, there is, right? There's like a lot of them.
Mythical ones like 16.
What? 16 Mortal Kombats? That's a lot, man. A real lot. Damn. Not every single one could have been the best. I mean, they couldn't have all been successful. Could they have? I mean, there had to have been some that were worse than others.
Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
I'm doing it right now. Well, I mean, I'm connecting the catwalk. We gotta connect the catwalk here, and then we gotta connect on the catwalk elsewhere. Mortal Kombat's a good game. I like fighting games. I usually play them at arcades, though, like Dave & Buster's. You know? Oh, useless. That's useless. You don't need a bottle of Turborito. You can't use items in this game. Can't use items. Pointless. Good luck with that. It's pointless. Alright, let's take this. Mortal Kombat. Smoking sexy style. No, that was the DM5. Devil May Cry. That was a good game though.
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
I'm fine. I know this whole place.
1 through 3 MK Trilogy, MK4 Pads 5 already, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance,
What?
Deception, Armageddon, MK Gold 9
Wait.
already in.
Look at this shit, yo, bro. Those things sit in place so I can throw a blizzard spell at them. It's all I can really do.
Take the lead.
Yeah! Okay, let's go!
I could use, what do you call it, Waka or Barrett, I don't know what to call him. Then there's a seahorse. We got a seahorse. Oops.
Keep it
What?
together. Come on, don't overdo it.
That's so fucking easy, bro. Even on hard mode, it's easy for me. Isn't that crazy? And these things can like rip you up and make it look so easy. It's not supposed to be that easy. I just say it. I'll just say it. I'm that good. That's how good I am. That's how good I am.
Apologies, there's Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat XL, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
I'm not good at that. But I'm good at this. I gotta make this look easy even though it's really hard. Cause like I said, these things they hit you hard.
Meaning we've only got one left.
They hit you 40% harder than normal.
1 September 19.
Nice. Oh, what? That'll be the 17th, right? 17th Mortal Kombat?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
Check them out now, you fall.
Oh, the slums below they're talking about. Ah!
Power's
Nice and funny. Are we ready to go? I think we're ready to, no, we have to get, we're ready to go. We have all the materia. Like, if this is a regular
She
playthrough.
lets them two fuck her at the same time.
I know what you're thinking.
I
Yeah.
say the real son's the only one we need.
I say shit, the only one she needs is me. I'm more than enough. I can't believe this. Yo, give me that Mako. Mako be the lifeblood of the planet, yo. But yo, I do wonder the same thing.
That last light again.
But I would be like, would Cloud fucking stand for it? Would he stand to let him?
She's dressed like a slut anyway. She isn't white.
I know. I know. I don't know why. I don't know why they. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why the other girl you'll see Aerith later on is much nicer, but I don't know. I'm not gonna blame her because she has a big chest, because she always has had a big chest. It's just the way. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. I agree. Wait, I think which way we gotta go? This place is huge.
Dead or alive beach ball volleyball.
That's a fun game. That's so fun. Like, for a guy, I mean. For a girl, it'd be like, man, not fun. Alright, we gotta go this way, I think. Yeah. Now, we could opt to take this on if you want. There's a little challenge here you can take on, and it also leads to the chocobo materia.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure.
Yeah, the thing is with me is that...
Blueberry haze purple kush.
Blueberry haze for a clutch. Well, I have brain freeze right now. You ever had brain freeze? The fuck you, brain freeze?
System service mode active. Access maintenance.
Just that. It's from the Gumbo Company, though.
7-11 Slurpees.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I haven't smoked Buddha, but I've been doing the dab pens disposables lately, because Gumbo has tasted like it's fantastic. It tastes mega good. Especially since it's easier on the lungs. I mean, it's not smoking, so it's like, and it does seem to be harder on a hit, like. Yep, and it allows me to do that. Like, I don't have to roll up or anything. I can just kind of hit the disposable dab pen, you know.
Man, what are we even doing?
Because it's not really a dab pen; it's a disposable vape. So, but it's similar to a dab pen. My favorite ability is triple slash. Alright, we gotta...
Bring it home. Let's go. There. Mind clicking over? It's not over yet.
Take him down.
Give him what's coming.
I can still fight.
I've got this.
There you go.
Well, shit.
We can't
What?
go on like this.
It's not a big deal. Tifa was just low on health. Everybody's like, oh my god! Like, I'm not panicking, even though I have only 3 seconds. Look, it's fine. Oh my no! Relax, guys. Everything's fucking fine. People will be fine if they don't panic. Don't panic. It's fine. Tifa was just in the red because she was low on health. It's not a big deal. She'll be fine. How much you want to bet she'll be fine? There you go. You happy now? Voila. Now, if I could do that in real life, that'd be great, wouldn't it? All I could do is give her my dick. Unfortunately.
With the body who she has a snatchy slime tries to get at me.
That's funny. Ah! Snatchy slime, you fucking dog. Ah! That's so fucking funny. Oh, Way of the Fist Volume 6. I'll show you how to use a fist, man. Way of the Fist. Man, and you'll wonder who that's for. You'll never guess who Way of the Fist is for. Yours truly, the one who's getting ready with the hands. Because she knows how to work that fist. Alright, what should we do with the Way of the Fist, Volume 6? Well, I mean, I know technically what we should be doing with it, but what can we do with it? Okay, well, Purple Pain. Well, we know what that means, Purple Pain. I know what Purple Pain means. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Head.
Brittany with her big tits.
Oh, yes, I do. Yep. Yep. Where the heck? Oh, Purple Pain, yeah, so we're gonna dump it in the Purple Pain. Yeah, Brittany. She's a mom now.
You smashed her.
Oh, well.
No.
For her. I know, oh well for her. Oh well for her and Alex, I guess. Oh well for Alex and her, but I mean, good for them, I mean. Yeah, good for Alex. I mean, congratulations. Woo! Alright, now what should I do with the Purple Pain, man? I want to say one thing, is like, I'm glad I'm not in those shoes. Anyway, but I say one thing, I will be in those shoes soon. And that's all I'll say. Anyway, I'm gonna probably get a materia slot to the Purple Pain, maybe. Oh, Reprieve, we already got that? Okay, well then we got magic attack power. We really don't need slots. That's good, for now. The other ones are good too, but I'm not gonna use them, not right now. That's the only reason when we came here, we can then heal up. That's why those were wasted cure spells. We're gonna be ending this chapter soon, but before we do, I also wanna remind you how important the lightning spell is gonna be coming up, because it's gonna be important. Lightning spell will be necessary in order to reach the enemy at hand. So I would go ahead and switch out your ice for lightning. Don't underestimate it in hard mode, man. Lightning all the way. Everyday lightning. No. And then once you're ready to go, you should be in good shape. I mean, when are you ready to go? Well, I'd say once you have magic up. Skill Master, First Strike, Steadfast Block, he's a great. Once you master that, will be good. I mean, no matter what, we're gonna be good to go, it's fine.
That tall, sexy girl who looked like a legit Odell Victoria.
Or I can get the hottest girls. But I don't want to talk about that. I mean, no, I can talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I can get the hottest girl in the world. I mean, like, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm confident in myself that I could maybe do it. But it's that's a subjective statement. And it's a vain one, too. So I can't really... I don't want to even answer the question, nor do I even want to pose it. So yeah, to get the hottest girl in the world, I don't even think I'd want the hottest girl in the world, honestly. Fuck no. Every guy would want her. I would not want that. Screw that. I'd be defending off people all the time. I don't want to be involved in it. Too much to deal with. Yeah, it is. Exactly. Very subjective. It is. It is though. So you know. Alright, got lightning on. I think we're good. Let's go. Thank you about that. Thank you. I appreciate it, because it is subjective. Thank you. It's exactly what it is. Because not everybody has eyes for you or one person or me. Like, so I think, you know, subjective. Because what looks good to some people doesn't look good to another, and One more light we gotta get. One more to go. And we're good to go. What looks good to you might look good to me, might not look good to me, what looks good to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Subjective. It's the best way to put it, and it's the most fairest way, I think, is equal, because you can't say that it's like an opinion, yeah. That's why I like opinions, and that's why if they do hire me, I wouldn't mind working for them. Because I think the opinions of others do matter, but to an extent. Like, remember, it's an opinion. It matters, but it's an opinion. I don't want to take one person's opinion and say that that's a fact. I want to appreciate it for what it's worth. That's all I really want to take. Make a note that this is an opinion, and it matters, and that it is an opinion, you know? And that this is this person's opinion. What's the light we're missing? Did we forget one? I forgot a light along the way. One light. That's weird. One light. Is that a light that's still on? It looks like it's still on. I don't remember forgetting a light. They're saying it's over here. Okay, I think I may know what they're talking about. Over there. Yeah, that's the spot. Yep. Alright, we know what to do. Fight the seahorses. And wreak havoc, man. Waste. What a wasted counter stance.
Let's go.
I found that this game is best played though without having to really use the, you know, pause menu. You know, just relying on the shortcut and switching it up with which characters use. With which characters you use, that is. If I have a bad memory, am I going the right way or the wrong way right now? I don't remember. I think this is the right way, I think. I don't fucking know. I don't know 100%. I'm like, maybe not. I'm not the best at remembering things. I think I was supposed to do something and I didn't do it. Okay. But I see the light I have to get to. I have to get to that one over there. So, clearly, we have to get back to H. So let's get the fuck out of I here. H. Well, we're in H, but we aren't at the part of H that we need to be. This is the part of H we have to be. A little further down. It says H2, right? We're at H4? So, then this is kind of like the area, but we have to get down below H2. Here we are. Downstairs, though, yeah. Right, so we're down. Now. H5 is the spot we need to be, and this is the elevator. Here we go. And then we'll be at H5, and there we go. I was like, how the hell do we get to H2 downstairs? Yep.
It's a shame we had to wander
I
around
know, what a pain.
Well, no stamps here to guide us.
Nope,
No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
nope.
Speaking of which,
Just gotta use your nose.
I don't
Tell him to suck my dick. Well, then suck his dick. That'll help, trust me. He won't worry if you're sucking his dick. Any girl would know that one, though. That's like a trick every girl knows. Suck his dick, that'll take his mind over almost anything. Even if you did, you know, overspend the credit card. $2,000? What? That was my fucking credit card. It's okay, because he's getting a dick sucked. He won't even remember. No, I don't think that's not true, really. That's a follow. Is that a blowjob will end, and then what will happen is, like, I'll just be pissed. Unless the blowjob could last forever. That would be worth 2,000 grand in debt, but... Anyway, how do we get to the light? We gotta get to that stupid fucking thing and line it up. Is that what they want me to do? I think so. I'm gonna have to go up and down though.
Fantasy Wars of Star Wars. This has the only Star Wars vibe.
Oh my god. Oh. There's one that's really like a lot like Star Wars. It was 12 that I played. It was a lot like just like it. Alright, we gotta get a lever thing.
Asian made Star Wars play of Star Wars.
There's gotta be a lever somewhere, I know that. Or maybe maybe this ladder? I'm pretty sure it's only gonna bring us down here.
Taking a detour.
I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Wait. I wanted to get over there, but we needed the track, so.
Likewise.
What are we fighting right now?
No holding back.
Scared of something? Guess it's my turn. So now.
Alright. I wasn't even trying to do this, I was just trying to... Well, it's too late now.
Give 'em hell.
Oh my god! I hate these bitches, these are annoying. Wait, what's going on here?
Keep it together.
You can handle it.
Think fast! You're up!
My turn.
I hate that ability.
Those spider webs look like a whale ejaculation lol.
Let's go! There! Watch yourself!
Get ready. It's over.
We got this.
Take it from here.
Ooh, with 23 left. I know, right? They look like a whale combo. See, the thing about me is that I don't ever panic, even when I get mad low on health, because it's like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Big whoop, alright, we die. Fucking try again. No biggie. Don't need to panic. Maybe mentally down deep I'm panicking, but on the surface I'm fucking cool as a cucumber. Alright, I still really see no way of getting over where we need to go, though.
Heads up, y'all.
Vertical. Okay, but what is this gonna do for me? Okay, so we'll put it up. Alright, go. It's up then. But that doesn't answer my problems, does it? I don't think it does. I mean, okay. We have to get one lamp, one sun lamp. We can grab the MP up orb that's on here though while we do it. May as well. Just grab it and then we good. MP up is good, guess it keeps us more MP. I mean, I don't hardly ever use MP, but if we need it, we could use it. The reason why I never use MP is because I don't need to. Not really, not a lot, not usually. I usually just don't need it. MP's for losers and choosers, Phil. And I'm not a loser or a chooser. I do what I do, I guess. But I make sure to do it right, and I make sure to do it wise, and all that, you know? Because if you don't do what you do, if you don't do you in life, then what are you doing? May as well just fucking go fucking get beta fucked because you're a beta bitch. But like my friend Sean, he's not a beta bitch. He's an alpha. Like me. So he just does what he wants to do. But most of my friends are probably like that because that's why they're my friends. I can't have beta bitches as friends. And besides, I don't like people like that.
Engine Bob.
You know what I mean by beta bitch boys. I hate people like that though. I hate them. I'm like, they're always trying to like impress. I'm like, who? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck, man. The only one who really gives a fuck is the beta bitch, which is you. You know, not you. You know what I mean. The him, that guy. Like, and I'm like, that's why I probably don't attract people like that. Like, my friends have never been beta bitch boys, but they exist apparently. Never heard of the term. Just recent. I mean, I've heard of it before, but factually, I guess they're all beta bitch boys. Just read about it. Is why I bring it up, and I'm like almost cracking up laughing over here. Like, I mean, oh my god, it's so funny. I'm like, wow. Well, I guess consider me Omega because I'm fucking out of work, bro. What am I, like, Delta? And then I guess what do we change? And I'm like, nah, whatever. I guess I'm just Alpha by mindset, and that's it. But I don't believe in a title for anything, really. Just let a person speak for themselves. Did we? But we have to get to the light. Yeah, don't we have to get a light? The fucking... Oh my god, the light's over there. But then I noticed we also needed a platform to get to the light, unless I was seeing things. But those tits are distracting. No offense, ladies.
Yay, WTF is the light.
It's fucking over there. Look, check it out. See? You see that thing? It's over there, and I'm like... I want to fight the big boy Buster that's coming after this in the next chapter. I want to do that. We just got to get to that light. They require me to get to a platform, I believe. But how do I control... Wait, do we control it from here, I think? There's got to be a way to control the platform so I can get to the light. See that light? There's a platform just chilling there. Now, I remember earlier we had something to control it. There's a platform, right? But I thought it goes vertical, not horizontal. Does it go both?
We'll just have to make things.
See, I don't... Oh shit, it goes both.
2023 ladies are classy. I've yet to meet classy one in 2023, so therefore no such thing as ladies in 2023, just lady boys.
Lady boys, huh? Well, okay, so we can go horizontal and vertical. I was not sure. I thought with that one was only vertical, and I thought the other one was horizontal, and that was the whole idea. Alright. Alright, these things, they can't be hurt any other way but with thunder. But they get hurt.
No holding back.
Oh! Seahorses.
Let's do this.
Let's finish it. It's on you.
Hang back.
Yeah, bitch. Go and play, you little bitch. Happy birthday, baby bitch.
Would say that.
That's from Philly. We're finally at the goddamn light. Thank you, Sean. You've been guiding my way this whole time. Dude, thanks. Thanks for the telekinetic advice. We finally got there. And it only took us a grain of rice. And just a little bit of time, but not any more than the light on of the rice, eh? The light on the rice.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform.
The light on the rice. He's right on the nose.
Okay.
That's what I'm like. I'm like, it better be. Thank God I smoked, though.
I hope that Jesse's injury isn't any.
I really shouldn't smoke.
The best thing you can do to speed her
Because I have a hypothyroid.
is to kick Shinra ass in her
So my medication makes my voice, it goes like,
And Cloud's got a physical edge, too.
sometimes when I'm talking. And I'm like, oh, God, I hate that shit. Alright, we got a mesmeric armlet. We got another mesmeric armlet. Anything that we get at this point, obviously, going to be in a regular playthrough. It's going to be a duplicate, but not all duplicates are bad. Let's move the fuck on. There is no boss in this chapter, though, but we have a big boy, like literally the airbuster, coming up in the next chapter that's going to make up for that.
When do we leave?
And bam, 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 bam,
Don't you
bam.
worry.
He knew we might be late, so he
You know, if you did play the original game, I don't know if you did, Sean, but if you did, you would know how shitty the motherfucking plate interior was. It was so bad. It was bad. And I have the game. I have FF7 for PS1 on my PS5.
We're coming.
Like the original game, you know? I mean, it's still remastered, but it is the PS1 version of it, really. But yeah, and it wasn't good.
was this
Like, it was a good game as a whole, but it's not good. Not compared to this game, in comparison. Which way is the call platform? I don't know, this place is fucking huge. Here it is. We could rest up and heal, I think, health-wise. Probably should do that, at least to the very minimum.
Haha.
Yo, what up, Nikki? Did you know that Sean is here? Hey, Nikki. I'm glad you joined the group. We're continuing with Final Fantasy VII. This game is, you know, like you said, one Final Fantasy that is not like pussy ass shit like 15. Because 15 was a bit disappointment. Because 15 was just. I'm just saying 15 was pussy ass shit, you know? Like, most Final Fantasies, honestly, all the turn-based stuff is great back in the day, and I grew up on it. But nowadays, I need, like, we don't need turn-based stuff anymore. It can be turn-based, but it has to be action turn-based.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed.
Come on, bitch! Let's go! Come on, I'm like, come on, move! I'm like, moving along, you little bitch!
Awaiting input.
That's what I'm saying to the lift. I'm like, come on. Move, you little bitch. Motherfucker. And go play, you little bitch. It was just so funny. Fucking hilarious.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell. The Mako. Be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor.
Now we gotta bring this thing on in.
Bring
Bring it on, Avalanche. Fucking Avalanche. Let's take the same. I highly doubt I'm shouting. Oh, this is why I said bring lightning magic. Because these things are a pain in the ass without it. And if you don't get rid of them, then they're gonna hit you hard. I want to get the ones that you can't reach, that's why, because those ones could be the problem.
On you.
What was that?
Mike Steele plays.
No. Yo, it's full sorrow. These things do so much damage, look at that.
Breather.
See that? Pray.
Gotta be careful.
Prey is actually really good, I like Prey. Well, the thing is, I have noise cancellation headphones on, and other people just haven't, I guess, evolved yet with that. I have, though. Like, I don't care about how noisy other people are, it doesn't affect me. You know? Person can be as loud as they want, it doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't affect me. It's never affected me, really. Yeah, I look at it as sort of like a person can be as loud as they want, because nobody could follow a schedule. You know, it's sort of like nobody follows any schedule anymore. There's no set schedule, so you just have to work around it. You know, I mean, volume is realistically a you problem. Like, I found a way around it. I have noise cancellating headphones on almost any time I'm working or doing anything. so I can't hear what's going on outside of my own room. But if I was outside of my room, I wouldn't be wearing noise cancellation headphones because that would be irresponsible and stupid. But if I was in my room, then I would be wearing noise cancellation headphones probably. Or because I'm a deep sleeper, I don't need them, so I don't wear them. I use white noise instead. But yeah, I look at volume. There is a current war on volume going on about the volume wars. But I'm all for the people who think making noise as much as you want, anytime you want. I'm on their side because honestly, it's just it's the fairest way. Because a person can find a way to, if you find it too loud, well then you pretend I didn't say it. If you find it too vulgar, pretend you didn't see it. If you don't like it at all, then pretend I didn't do it. I mean, it just is that simple. Like, I could shut my eyes. Close your eyes if you don't want to see it. If you don't want to hear it, then shut your ears. I mean, it's simple. That's my mindset, you know. Finders keepers without probable cause is another one. You have to have probable cause. Or, but what do you call it? What am I doing here? I gotta haste everybody up.
Nothing to worry about.
And then after haste, we can also go slow on enemies. Thunder is a great spell to have, though, especially for these stupid scumbags. But I also really like using Barret because Barret, on the other hand, has the advantage of the range element. And then we have Prey, which uses up 2 ATB bars, but it heals everybody up with no MP at all, so that's good. So, I don't think I've been shouting, by the way. I don't think I've been shouting at all since I've started this stream. I don't think I've shouted at all. So, somebody said I was shouting. I'm like, shouting? Who the fuck's been shouting? I haven't shouted. Have you been shouting? You haven't said shit, and I haven't said anything other than been talking and shouted. Shouting. I'm not even gonna do that because of the time. I wouldn't shout. I wouldn't shout. It's too late to shout. Trust me, if I was shouting, you would know. I wouldn't shout. Shouting. Oh. But yeah, I haven't been shouting. Have I? Have I been shouting? No, I mean, I don't think so. You sound like I've been shouting. Just trying to find out if I've been shouting. I haven't been shouting. I think I've been shouting.
Okay. Big should be waiting.
Nice. We got lightning materia up, though.
He's probably worried sick about us.
Leveled up for lightning materia. Very good. Then we can end this chapter. That was like the boss fight for this chapter, but it was really all just coming out to lightning striking. Most of it lightning strikes. That's where we got most of our damage from. But luckily the chapter's over, and I really heal mainly. If I need to, cure, but predominantly just pray is good enough if you're Barret. For Warg Jordal fights, better regeneration for Algadora. Alright, we end this chapter here though. Anyway, yeah, I hope I haven't been shouting because that would not be good for the stream in general. Nobody wants to hear a person going, ah! On their radio or any, like, you know. So I hope my volume has been consistent. And I hope I haven't been shouting.
Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
Because I wasn't trying to shout. I was just trying to cover the chapter. Chapter 6. Which we're going to be rewarded on now for completing.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
Right, with those tits?
I wonder.
She would definitely be good at it. Because she has to balance all the time, especially with breasts like that, like on a real note. Like for real. She must have to work really hard on balance.
Almost there.
Oh, you could taste the Mako.
It's nothing.
Her breasts are weighing her down.
Just
This is nothing.
next step.
This is nothing.
Be this nervous.
Close to nothing. It's a Moogle medal.
Yeah.
Alright, we are in one of the reactors. Finally, we have arrived. Mako, Reactor 5. Which is, for some reason, grabs a lot of attention from
Santa
viewers.
Claus is coming in your town.
Well, I just know Mako Reactor 5 is coming up, and Mako Reactor 5, through the algorithm, as far as that's concerned, it draws a lot of attention. Attack on Mako Reactor 5. People seem to, like, are drawn to it. I don't know why, but people love the attack on Mako Reactor 5. I can see why, though. I could see why, though I don't definitively know why, but I could see why people are interested in the attack on the 5th Mako reactor. It's a pretty cool part of the game, I'm not gonna lie. But, that being said, I will be covering that in Chapter 7. For now, let's get our conclusion for our Chapter 6 hard, and our reward as well.
Mercy! Wait,
That's Balthier, by the way. Yep.
where's Jesse and Wedge?
They're dead. Oh, no, sorry. I should have said that. Yep, they're dead, but not yet.
Topside's going nuts after
They're not
some
dead yet, but
terrorists
they will be
jumped
dead.
off a train. Nice
No,
and
one
quiet
will be
here,
dead, and they'll be dead
So
too.
quiet, I had no trouble securing
Maybe.
your route into the reactor.
Oh, clever little boy.
Son of a bitch.
So,
Oh,
where
you're
are the
fucking
others?
funny. You
Jesse
fucking magnificent son of a bitch.
Bad?
Not so bad.
Oh, well,
she
Jesse's
couldn't
kind of
go
like
with this
Biggs' girlfriend, kind of. And I
Thanks
know
for
that.
stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train.
But I wouldn't let my girlfriend talk
While
to the way
Sheriff scours Sector 4,
Jesse does
you
to other
bumped
guys.
right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but
First of all, I probably wouldn't even go out with a girl who talks to other guys like that.
For my taste.
beggars can't be choosers.
And if my girlfriend did talk to a guy like that, I'd be like, why did you say that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ready to take on the world and then
I don't expect my girlfriend to be like,
Everyone gets clear, okay?
oh, come over to my place and I'll pay you in full to another guy. Like, what the fuck? Not in front of me. You just don't say that. Like, it's a weird thing to say to somebody, oh, come over to my place and I'll pay you in full.
Okay, y'all,
Wink, wink.
keep these grappling
Like,
guns
that's not
close.
something you should say.
Secure 'em
Not
to
if you have a
your belt, whatever,
boyfriend.
so you don't lose 'em. When we're
That's
done,
sort of
we'll be
like
using these babies
indicating
to get damn safe.
that you're sexually gonna give them something, a favor, like,
All of us.
doesn't have to be, but it,
Got it.
when a girl says to a guy, come over to my place and I'll pay you in full, you tell me what else that could possibly mean. But this is going to be Chapter 7, and I'm going to be covering this
Excuse me, sir.
in the next stream.
Quickly now, quickly!
But it doesn't hurt to watch the conclusion, right? You know, I burned a hole in my jeans from smoking a cigarette once. And I don't want it to happen again because, like, jeans are not cheap. Fuck. I smell something. I hope the butt doesn't burn my motherfucking jeans again because I burned 2 pairs of jeans the same way.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
And the worst spot too, right where your dick is.
Storage.
So it makes it revealing to your dick. I like that. Well, certainly no room for a hard on. But yeah, I'm gonna be covering this in my next stream.
Silver Surfer or Edges Con.
Thanks for watching, guys, though, and like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna be having this as the Chapter 7 on hard, and it'll be my next stream coming up. Till then, keep it gaming and keep it safe.